Hey guys, how you doing? Paul Gillespie and Associates, Exit Preferred Realty. We have a fantastic listing to show you today. Today we're here on Wilson Avenue. Let me talk about where we are specifically in location to the city and the Beltway and things like that. We are about 5 minutes from the Beltway, folks. This is a great property for commuting. It's very convenient right here, located in Parkville. Fantastic home. So come on in, guys, let's check it out. Sure is cold out there, guys. So as I said, we're in this fantastic listing here. You know, this listing has so many things and so much attention to detail. I'm going to try to go through as many of these things as I can, point by point, but then at the end of the day, this is something that you're going to have to come out and see for yourself, because this is absolutely wonderful listing. So let's first talk about the living room. We're going to talk about the floors. We're going to talk about the fireplace. This actually has a real wood fireplace here. Has barely ever been used. You can see here it doesn't even look like it's been used hardly at all. Nice floors. It looks like the floors have just been refinished or recently been refinished, which is nice. And as we go through, you know, I'm going to point out a bunch of things that are attention to detail items, like the floor, like some of the inner workings of the home, and the steps that the homeowner used to save some money. So it's absolutely wonderful, some of the things. Some things I would never have thought about doing myself. So moving in here from the living room, you're moving into the dining room. The one thing I wanted to show you here, this is so rare, folks. This is a home inspection report. This is what the buyer gets when they go and they spend $400, give or take, for a home inspection. Now, as a buyer's agent, of course, I would recommend that you get your own, but this definitely takes away any unknowns in this purchase, because they've gotten the home inspection report and disclosed every last little thing that could possibly be wrong with this house. So you know up front exactly what's going on. So there's nothing to hide in this house. There's no unknown variables. Everything's been well taken care of, and it's all been well documented. So before I go further to the house, I'm going to talk a little bit about the energy savings and the different theme. It's going to be kind of a theme as we go through the house. You know, the exterior we're going to talk about when we go out back, because I want to show you the nice backyard. But there's solar panels being put on this home, which is going to increase the efficiency tremendously. There's additional hot water heaters in the house under the sink, so that it can get instant hot water, and it saves money on energy. And I'm going to show you all these different things as we go on. So absolutely wonderful. Before we go into the kitchen, we're going to go back and we're going to check out 2 of the bedrooms and the bathroom here on the main floor. So it's very nice to have main floor bedrooms, because you know, you never know when God forbid you can't get down the steps anymore, and you need to have one floor living. This definitely suits the needs for that. Plenty of space here in the bedroom. Again, the hardwood floor theme goes throughout. It's got the nice solid wood doors that are pretty much what you would see in a house of this age, which, you know, I happen to think are pretty cool. The classic looking doors here, which are real nice. So, alright, if you could go on in there and check out the bathroom, and I'll talk about that a little bit. The thing I want to show you about the bathroom is that, first of all, it's got the traditional black and white Baltimore bathroom tile, which is absolutely awesome for this age home and style of architecture. It really fits the style. Now this sink has a hot water heater underneath of the sink. Now what that hot water heater does is it gives you instant hot water, so you can see right away there's hot water there. So it saves money. It saves the stress on the hot water heater in the basement, and gives you instant hot water, which who doesn't like that? So come on in and we're going to go look at the next bedroom, guys. Big spacious bedroom, decorated tastefully, nice hardwood floors again, very nice. So next we're going to go into the kitchen. I'm going to tell you a little bit about some of the upgrades in the kitchen, then we're going to go upstairs. One more thing I wanted to tell you before we went into the kitchen is I want to talk a little bit about remodeling for a minute. Now, I'm not a contractor by any stretch, but I do know a little bit about remodeling, and I know that these Cape Cods don't originally come with bathrooms upstairs, but this particular one has a soil stack right here, and what that means is that this is actually a sewer pipe. So you can run this pipe right up through your closet, and you can add a bath upstairs and have an ensuite bath with the bathroom upstairs. And we're going to go ahead and show that to you when we go upstairs. But I wanted to show you here, this is one of those attention to detail things that's already put in and already in place so that you can go ahead and expand as your family needs to do so. So come on in, guys, let's check out the kitchen. Alright guys, next we're going to show you this kitchen. Again, there's a couple really cool things I want to show you in the kitchen. First, you know, when I talk to my buyers and I talk about looking at the personality of the sellers and how they take care of their house, one thing I want to show you here real quick, guys, this is their silverware drawer. Now, while you might not think that's a big deal, if you see how everything is in the right places, what that tells me is that they more than likely take care of their house. They probably service their HVAC. They probably make sure that everything's done and all the maintenance is up to date. Oh, by the way, did you see that? Look at the soft close drawers while we're on the features of the house. So yeah, so back to what I was saying. So, you know, things like that show you that people like this are very meticulous and detail oriented, and they really take care of the house, and they take the maintenance part of it very serious. Another really cool thing in here I want to show you is this really awesome spice rack. Pretty cool stuff here, guys. So pretty standard kitchen here, you know, stove, refrigerator, dishwasher, all relatively new. They're not brand new, but they certainly are inside of a couple years old for sure. Nice casement window here. This casement window you can open and it catches the breeze when you're sitting here doing dishes and seeing the beautiful view outside. Really cool. And then if you pan over here, one last thing I'm going to show you. You pan over here and see that they've built in a pantry over there, which is pretty neat as well. So also the last thing I'm going to show you here is the Corian countertops. Pretty cool. And then back to the hot water feature that we were talking about in the bathroom. This sink also has instant hot water because there's a little tiny hot water heater that sits right under this sink in the basement, which is pretty cool. And then you have your filtered water right here, which makes your coffee taste absolutely fantastic. I know firsthand because I was here the other day. So next, guys, we're going to go upstairs and check out the last bedroom. Now, before we go upstairs, let's talk about this door for a second. This door just looks like a nice ordinary glass door, but these are tinted glass in this door, and the way this glass fits in here allows the heat to be separated from the upstairs to the downstairs. So if you're not using the upstairs, you can certainly save a ton of money by having a door like this. Again, it's the common theme throughout the house to have energy efficiency and to keep the bills and the overall carrying cost of the home down. So come on, guys, let's check out the upstairs. Now, up here, there's closets galore. There's closets everywhere. One of these, I'm not sure which one, it's not this one. I think it's this one here I'm going to show you. This one here is an actual cedar closet. For those of you that have a little bit of age on you like myself, you can remember cedar closets in a lot of the older homes. You know, this is where people kept their winter clothes and kept them fresh and things like that, and it smelled real nice. So this is a cedar closet, something very rare that you find here. Also, walk-in closet. Pretty cool walk-in closet here. Now, back to what we were talking about downstairs with the soil stack. This particular home has the ability to take this walk-in closet and turn it into a bathroom. You can have a bathroom up here, ensuite bath with your master. You can see here, huge space. Nice bedroom up here. So you could actually make this into an ensuite, master suite with ensuite bath, plenty of closets, cedar closets. Really nice listing here, folks. So next we're going to go downstairs and check out the basement. Alright guys, we're down here in the basement. This is the finished part of the basement, so I'm just going to talk a little bit about some of the stuff here. This piece right here is actually, it's not technically built-in, but for this listing, this is going to be considered a built-in. You can see it runs right up to the ceiling there, which makes it a nice feature piece down here in the basement. plenty of space down here, absolutely expansive. So next I want to take you into the back of the basement. We're going to talk a little bit more about the heating system and the plumbing and things like that. Before we do that though, get a shot there. It has a half bath down here in the bathroom or in the basement, which is nice to have for sure. So moving on, this is the back of the basement. This is the laundry area. First we're going to go over here on this side. Remember up in the kitchen we were talking about the instant hot water that they have. This is a little tiny hot water heater that runs the kitchen sink, which is pretty cool. So this house comes with washer and dryer, plenty of storage space over here for all your canned goods and things like that. So we're going to flip around here and I'm going to talk to you about the plumbing and the storage on this side. So first let's talk about the plumbing. From the water meter to every faucet, every toilet, the water lines have been changed in this house. Your water main, all the interior lines have been completely replaced. And this right here, folks, this is a tankless hot water heater. This right here will save you a lot of money because water goes into a tank and it heats and cools down and heats and cools down, and it's constant energy that you're wasting. This right here, your water runs through the element in here and you can have hot water for hours. There's plenty of space down here, as you can see, lots of storage. So the last thing we're going to talk about is the backyard and the little garage out there, the little shed. And one of my favorite spots, it's got a little covered porch out there where you can sit and possibly enjoy a summer thunderstorm. So come on guys, let's go outside and check out the backyard. Alright guys, this is the last stop on our tour. But before we go, I wanted to show you the backyard and show you, first of all, this is a really cool little thing here. I actually love the rain, so for me personally, this would be absolutely the coolest thing ever because I would sit out here and watch the rain in the summertime. But I wanted to introduce you to the homeowner. This is Mark. How you doing, Mark?
Hey, hello. How you doing?
Mark is very proud of this house, and he's done a lot of work to this house. And I know you heard me doing the video and some of the things that I talked about. Is there anything that I missed?
Yeah, just a couple of little things. We've got a yard drain that goes here, and the roof on the house was stripped off and replaced about 2 years ago. The roof on the garage was replaced about 2 months ago, stripped and replaced. So you've got 20 years of good roofing there ahead of you. The concrete was poured here about the same time, so the place is in really nice shape.
Great. Well, he is here to answer any questions that you guys might have. I know that there's a lot involved in this house, so if you wanted to sit down with the homeowners and talk about any things that, questions that you might have, he's certainly available to do so. If you have any questions about this listing, please don't hesitate to reach out. You can reach out to me on my cell phone at 443-852-1632, or you can also reach out to me on my website, www.itrustpaul.com. This is Paul with Paul Gillespie & Associates. Thanks for stopping by.
And thank you very much.